Have you ever had a moment where something just stopped in your tracks? Maybe you were scrolling through your phone, sitting in silence, or walking down the street, and suddenly you felt them. A chill, a thought, a scent, or a whisper that didn't come from outside, it came from beyond. These aren't coincidences, they aren't tricks of mind. When a spirit wants to send you a message, especially an urgent one, they will find ways to get your attention. Whether it's a departed loved one, a guide, or a soul with unfinished business, urgent messages are not subtle. And if you have been feeling a tug on your energy, seeing signs repeatedly, or waking up with an emotional weight you cannot explain, chances are that someone beyond the veil is trying to reach to you. But how do you know what's real and what's not? How do you differentiate between a passing thought and a spiritual nudge that actually meant for you? In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how spirits deliver urgent messages, the kind that need your attention now, and how to respond in a way that brings peace, clarity, and even healing. No bluff, no fantasy, just truth and structure. So you can stop doubting yourself and start receiving the confidence. So if you already feel familiar, if your heart is racing or your body is reacting, then I invite you to explore a mediumship session, connect with your loved ones. These sessions are where I help you connect directly and clearly with your loved ones into the spirit world who have been waiting to reach out to you. The link is given in the description box. Now let me explain you that when spirit must break through, the signs of urgency. Not all spirit messages feel urgent. Some are gentle, whisper over time, but when it's urgent, when the message can shift your direction, free your energy, or stop you from making a painful decision, you will feel it in your body. Let me explain you in simple 4 points. Number 1, sudden emotional overwhelming. Out of nowhere, you feel grief, joy, fear, love, and you can't trace anything in your current situation. This is often the emotional frequency of a spirit trying to imprint something urgent into your awareness. Number 2, repetitive symbols and numbers. If you see the same object, numbers, sequence, or animal symbol repeatedly in strange places, and if it triggers a specific memory, it's likely the part of the message. Spirit will use what you associate with them to grab your attention. Number 3, interrupted sleep patterns and vivid dreams. Waking at the same hour, dream where a specific person appears and deliver even one line. These moments aren't just random, they are direct attempts to bypass your conscious mind and reach you when you are more open. Number 4, physical sensation, cold spots, pressure on your shoulder, ringing in one ear, or even a sudden smell. These are common, especially when the spirit energy field overlap with yours temporarily. Urgent messages don't wait. If you feel it is more than once, it's probably not just your imagination. Spirit won't force their way in, but when there is something you must know and you are ignoring the earlier signs, they are going to get louder and louder. Don't let fear or guilt block it. This isn't about haunting, it is about healing. It is just you need to accept it. After this video, watch our next video, Healing Through Mediumship, how connecting with your departed loved ones help you move forward. Now let's understand that why spirits send urgent messages and 3 most common reasons. Number 1, you are at crossroads. When you are about to make a major life decisions, love, marriage, movement, or something big, a spirit connected to your past may intervene. They are not here to dictate your path, but to offer you clarity, support, or maybe a warning that you should or you should not do it, especially if they made similar choices in life and don't want you to repeat their regret. Number 2, their unfinished business. If loved one pass suddenly with unresolved emotions, guilt, anger, confusion, they may urgently seek to bring closure. These spirits often come through when you are emotionally stuck, and their presence can unlock peace like a therapy that you cannot even imagine. Number 3, you have opened energetically. Sometimes it's not the spirit that changes, it's you. who change. You might have unknowingly raised your sensitivity by meditating more, entering into grief, or working with your intuition, and suddenly you're more accessible and they seize the moment. Spirits wait until you are energetically ready, and when the cost of silence is too great. Never ignore your inner pull. If you are questioning whether this message is real, the fact that it's keep tugging at your awareness is the confirmation that yes, you should do it. Now, how to receive the messages clearly without fear or confusion. So here is the process I guide my clients through, and you can also use it. Number 1, state your boundaries first very clearly. Before asking anything, speak aloud. Only spirits of love, truth, and highest light may communicate with me now. This sets a filter and it invites only aligned beings into your field. Number 2, ask one question, one clear question. Don't go vague and ask broader questions. Who is trying to reach me and why do they need me to know now? Then close your eyes, breathe. Pay attention to every first image, word, emotional tone you are sensing in the moment. Number 3, use automatic writing. Open a notebook, write a question again, and then write whatever flows without questioning or censoring your words. It may feel like imagination at first, but it is your pure channeling. You need to accept it. Number 4, don't judge how they deliver their words. Spirits use impressions, sentences, a memory that may pop out immediately, a date, a childhood scene. Let everything just land up into your consciousness and keep writing, keep drawing. And last but not the least, thank and close. After you have received what you can, say, thank you for your message. I release you into peace and love. I now close the space. And that means you're entering and exiting with a secured and a sacred space. Receiving is an act of intention, not chance. You must meet the message halfway. If you feel overwhelming or unclear, you can book a session with me. I can help you understand how you can communicate with your loved ones and how you can do small practices on day-to-day basis to get your everyday message. You can also join my mediumship and automatic writing workshops. The details for the same is given in the description box. And last but not the least, what to do after you receive the message. Once you receive the message or even just a glimpse of it, you need to honor it. Spirit communication isn't just one another exercise that you're doing. If they made the effort to break through your way, it's because something really matters. Take actions, reflect, apologize, decide, surrender, change the things that you've been avoiding. That's how their energy truly support your energy. Journal the experience. The details may fade away. That is why it is very important that as soon as you get the message, write every single detail. Stay grounded. Eat something, touch the earth, move your body. You're just going to bridge two worlds, reclaim your space, and remember that you're here now. And lastly, if you think even 1% that you are breaching your own peace, this is your time to go deeper and come for a mediumship connection session to understand whether the message that you're receiving is incomplete or need further intervention. Together, we are going to identify who is coming through and what you want to share and how it supports your next chapter of life. Click the link in the description to book your session now. For all my upcoming videos, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to be the first one to watch the next video. See you soon.